This lady asked permission from her mother-in-law to visit her family. "Come back quickly," her mother-in-law said coldly, then frowned and to herself that the woman was wasting her son's money on her own family. Hours later, her daughter came home from shopping. She sat beside her mom and said, "Mom, I'm exhausted. Where's sister-in-law Jen? She visited her family," her mom replied, which made her daughter irritated. "Then who will cook for us? I'm hungry." "Wait, I'll call her," the mom said as she picked up her phone to call Jen. Meanwhile, Jen was happily having lunch with her family when she received the call. She answered it right away. "Hurry back, my daughter is here. We're hungry," her mother-in-law said angrily. "Mom, we just started eating the food my parents cooked," Jen replied shyly. But her mother-in-law only snapped angrily and told her to come home immediately, saying they would wait for her. Her husband told her not to mind his mother's words and just finish eating. Hours passed, and the mother and daughter were still waiting for her. To ease their hunger, they ate squash seeds, and they called Jen again. "Where are you?" she shouted. "Mom, we are still eating," Jen said, which only made her mother-in-law furious. "Are you deaf? Didn't I tell you to come home and cook for us? Do you want us to starve to death? Hurry up!" she shouted before hanging up. Because of this, Jen and her husband felt embarrassed, so they stood up, said goodbye to her family, and promised to visit another time. When they got home, they overheard the conversation of her in-laws. "Mom, when Jen gets back, scold her hard. She's such a useless wife for my brother," her sister-in-law said, and the mother agreed. Her husband became angry when he heard this, but his wife stopped him. "She's still your mother, let it go," she said, and they entered the house with a smile. Her sister-in-law gave her a sharp look. "Why did you take so long? I starved because of you," she snapped. "Go to the kitchen and cook now," her mother-in-law ordered. Jen only smiled and was about to obey, but her husband stopped her. "Wait, let me cook for you both instead," he said and left. But he quickly returned carrying a basin of water, ready to throw it at them. The mother and daughter panicked. "Brother!" "Son, I'm your mother. What is this?" "If you can't respect my wife in our own house, then leave. She's not your maid," he said firmly. His words enraged them, but with no choice, the mother and daughter left with their stomachs still empty. Do you agree with what the husband did, standing up for his wife over his own family? If yes, like this video and subscribe for more touching stories.